Do you have a game that you just can't put down? You start a new game, and then you just go back to the game that you were playing? What's going on, everyone? I'm ATLX Matrix. Welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about the status of the game Call of Duty Modern Warfare in 2021. This game came out in 2019. Why do we keep going back to it? But hey guys, here's your reminder for the day. We are streaming on Twitch every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and smashing that like and subscribe button on this channel greatly helps us out. Enjoy the video. Just to bring it in, so we're talking about the state of the game of Modern Warfare because my dumbass OBS crashed. So talking about the state of Modern Warfare, we've got Bam. You guys will say hi.
Hello.
Riyad and Earn down at the bottom there. All right. So I feel like I don't know. All of us, our favorite game mode is cyber attack, and I feel like we've been playing so long together. It feels that way, to where that level of trust is there. And when we don't have like a full group, and let's say there's 4 of us and two people are randos, there's that feeling of not being complete.
Yeah,
or that,
really there.
It's really there. Because it's like, I mean, like you were saying with Bam over here, we all run kind of like, we all have kind of like the routes that we run, and we generally know where everybody is gonna go, so we don't have to worry about it. But when you're playing against other people, or playing with other people, it's very strange. It's very strange.
Yeah. I mean, like playing with Justin, you, Defs, Bert, Riyad. I've with Riyad, but here lately I've been playing with him quite a bit. We know what the game plan is. Our callouts are 9 times out of 10 point. We know what everything is. We know where we're going. And someone goes down, like if Justin goes down, he'll call it out, and it's there. You go down, Riyad goes down, Defs goes down, whatever it might be. Like the call outs are on point, and that's one of the main things of the game is you gotta have good communication. Well, and as bad as I hate to say it, because I'm coming from a console onto a PC now, PC is where it's at, man, especially Modern Warfare. I mean, the aim assist helps for sure, absolutely, but when it comes to Modern Warfare, PC is where it's at.
I mean, talking about PC and stuff, and it's like, I will say this, it's 2021. This game came out in 2019, and I've got to say, like, I feel like the multiplayer, especially in this game, it holds up to like the new games, because it's like we got Battlefield out now, we got Vanguard and Cold War. The Vanguard's using the same engine as Modern Warfare, right?
Yeah.
And honestly, I would rather still play Modern Warfare.
Absolutely.
And it's not because like we know the maps, right? And it's not because of that. It just feels good, and it's a Modern Warfare game. I don't want to go fucking play World War II bullshit. Okay?
No, it's like the 10th Call of Duty that has World War II.
Yeah, it's fucking World War II. And like Call of Duty just came out with a World War II like what, a year ago, and it was fucking trash.
Yep.
Wasn't it a year ago? I think it was 2020. It was literally called World War II. Right?
That one released?
Yeah.
Did it?
I think it was 2020.
2020, yeah.
So it's like, I feel like I still want to come back and play.
And that's the thing. We all play different stuff, and somehow we always end up on Modern Warfare. It's one of those things. It works well. The game mechanics of it, using equipment, using whatever it may be. The guns look good. The sound is good. Movement's good. Like the mechanics of it work really freaking well, and it's I guess the replay factor is what I'm talking about. You play it. Even still in 2021, we want to play it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not even cyber, gunfight. Really, really, really fun mode. If not everybody's on, just a handful. Start up a private match, do some 2v2 gunfights, or play pubs, or You know, you've got
Oh, yeah.
Infected, you've got Gun Game. You know, it's just
Gun Game's a
variety if we
blast.
don't have Cyber.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Modern, to be honest.
Yeah, there's a lot, and you know, I've tried playing Battlefield. I've tried playing Cold War. Fucking hate Cold War. The movement is garbage. And
It
everybody's
is.
like, "Oh my god, it's so
Bad.
smooth." No, it's fucking trash. Okay,
It's
I'm
bad.
sorry.
So,
Yeah.
Zombies gameplay
I'm not
is fun
sorry.
just because it's zombies.
Yeah,
Yes.
The campaign was fun, but you still get that. The one thing about Call of Duty campaigns, you're limited. You know,
Right.
you're told almost where to go in all campaigns.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in multiplayer, that's what really shines. Is everybody's on. You know, even like we on Friday night, 2 nights ago, and everybody was still on it. Battlefield 2042 just came out, and Vanguard's out, and most of the people we see online, we're still online playing Modern Warfare.
right.
Yeah.
So we've said this a couple of times. So it's like, why do you think that is for a lot of people? Like, why would over these new games, why come back to Modern Warfare?
Just the way that it feels, the way that it plays.
I mean, it's one of the things that gets me with the Modern Warfare, just like Justin said, it works good, and then you get, say, or just come, it's like they're doing the same thing over and over again. You know, we had it, we've done it, we played it, and then you want to drop another $65 on something that we've already done when you've got Modern Warfare sitting there.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
something that works well, we're gonna play.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Like, as far as like playing a new game and like these new games that are coming out, the only thing that's very disappointing for me as far as Modern Warfare goes, like the major thing is they dropped support for it. Or okay, maybe support is a bad term, but they're no longer creating
No
content
support.
for it.
Yeah,
Support's
because
the
they
good
want
word.
you to buy the new game.
There's no support for it. They're not even.
Yeah.
It's not even getting an anti-cheat whenever Ricochet comes.
Really?
You know,
Okay,
it's just
I didn't
going.
know that.
Yeah, it's just going to Warzone and Vanguard. You know, Modern Warfare is left in the dust.
Look, even Vanguard, they're talking about there's anti-cheating and all this stuff, but you're gonna find a lot of hackers there
Oh yeah.
right now,
I mean,
and nothing happened. It's the same thing, basically.
so it's like
So you fucked up in Cold War, you're gonna fucked up in Vanguard. Everyone gonna run back to Modern Warfare again.
I don't think
That's
so.
it.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Man.
everyone gonna go back.
I
I honestly
think
think if people are going to run to a game, I have a feeling it's going to be Infinite, because Infinite
Yeah.
is
it's good.
doing so good.
It's good.
It's doing good.
I don't think like if people have left Modern Warfare, obviously there's going to be attrition regardless of when the game came out. But I don't see a lot of people coming back to Modern Warfare, which is disappointing because it's such a great game. And the multiplayer is
is.
on point. But when you've got Infinite, there's not really a reason to come back to Modern Warfare, especially like they've
Right.
like Bam said, like you've dropped support for this game. Like they're not even making camos for it anymore.
Nope.
Yeah.
No more packs.
No more packs, no more camos, no more support. There's not going to be an anti-cheat, which is highly disappointing.
But you launch
considering-
Warzone through the same damn launcher, and there's 300 new packs. It's like, bro, just you have the same launcher, move it over.
Yeah, I don't
You know?
understand the problem there.
There's
I don't
still,
get
you know, like 2 million people playing Modern Warfare. Why would you drop the support?
I don't know.
Because if you go to the battle bus, you see that they support Cold War and Vanguard right now. They want you to play the new game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they want you to leave Warfare. That's it.
You know, like I said, like we just did the video for Vanguard today, and I still want to go back and play Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
I mean that
100%,
alone
dude.
says a lot. At least for me, it says a lot. And you know, we were talking about hackers and stuff. Like we play hardcore. Everybody's gonna bitch and say, "Oh, you're a bitch for playing hardcore." No,
Yep, of
hardcore
course.
should be what you're playing. I don't give a shit if you're playing core and it takes more bullets and you have to stay on target longer. My point is, like the old Call of Duties, right? Like the old Call of Duties, it was whoever landed the first shot was going to win the fight. Period.
Yeah.
Okay? Modern Warfare, if you play core, that's not the case. I could be unloading with you, like take an MP7, for example, or my fucking least favorite gun in the goddamn game, the MP5, because it's a hit marker machine, period, from me. I'll be shooting somebody, it'll be a whole magazine in core, somebody will turn around and shoot me with a scar and I'm dead.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, see, and that's the thing. And you go into hardcore, and the key to hardcore is ADS. You got to have a good ADS. Here recently, I've been trying out different guns, stuff that I haven't used before, Scars, Odins, things like that, things with trash ADS. But, they're 1-2 shot kills in hard. And that's the thing. I played a lot of war when I first got Modern Warfare, and hopping on with Justin and them, Cyber, that's our thing. We jumped into hardcore Cyber, and ever since we got into it, hardcore is where it's at, man. Like, if you draw down somebody, and I mean, you nail them, that's it. It's. I don't know. I feel like it's more functional. It's realer. Like you hit someone in the back, they're not going to turn around and blast you with a better gun.
Right.
You get them in hardcore. I mean, that's it.
No, that's definitely like what I'm getting at as far as like hardcore goes. I mean, it's like you have no mini map. You don't really see. You really don't have any information about what's going on in the game. Like if you were playing in core, like core gives you that information. You have a HUD. You have all that, and hardcore, that's all gone. The only thing that you have is a little dot that shows you when your field upgrade is ready, and then 3 little squares that show you that your kill streaks are there. That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't show you which kill streak is what. Nothing. You got to remember which button is for what.
Can't forget about the callouts.
Callouts is the thing in hardcore, bro. It is.
Callouts is key.
100% key. 100% key, dude. I love it. I love hardcore. So it's like we haven't really talked about it yet. So it's like our favorite game mode is cyber attack. So for those that don't know, cyber attack is pretty much search and destroy, except there's a bomb in the middle of the map. Each team has to go and get it and then plant it. On top of that, instead of like in search and destroy, when you get shot, you're dead. Cyber attack, you can actually get reses, which makes the game mode so amazing because one res can change the entire game, or the round, I should say. Like if one of us is the last person alive on our team, and you get that one res, you can turn it around. You can't do that in search.
Oh, 100%, dude. Justin, how many times have we turned a game around? Matrix, you too.
Everybody here several times.
Yeah, we're down, and Grozny Rage, one of the worst ones. It's a big open deal. I mean, you can get 1, 2, 3 revives depending on where people are down at, and that's where we come back to callouts is key. And that's what makes the playability over and over again, is because everyone's in it. You don't insert, you die, you're done. You just chill until the end of the round.
Yep.
With Cyber, everybody is still in their screen, still interacting, still talking, still like, hey, here, I'm here. I saw someone here. Like, the playability, the fun factor of cyber hardcore is top notch. Like, over and over, all day, I'm good.
Yeah. So, talking about that, you know what's not a game mode in Cold War or Vanguard? There's no cyber.
Or demolition.
Or demo.
Because demolition is what really got me hooked onto cyber attack. Because I played demo in COD 4 a lot.
I feel like that's maybe where they came up with it.
Dude, I think so. Because on demo, you had the attackers and the defenders. You had 2 bomb sites instead of just 1, but with the neutral bomb.
Yeah. I don't know, but I feel like I know back in the day, like demolition was like the game mode to play, and then search and destroy. So it's like you take both of those and you kind of combine them. It's cyber attack. You
have cyber attack.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's how it came to fruition, but that would be pretty cool if it was. If that's how it happened.
That'd be pretty dope.
That would be.
But cyber attack,
awesome.
that was a great addition to the game.
So
and we're still versing new players in cyber.
Yeah.
Like new names pop up. We're not versing the same teams over and over. Like every night we verse 300-400 different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't want to say it is, but when I hop into Search and Destroy, you've got a lot of people that are extremely toxic. And I don't want to say that Cyber Attack is more casual, because we are some sweaty assholes. And
Yes.
we are. So shout out to the good old Envy clan here. We are some sweaty bastards when it comes to it. But it's like, I don't feel like we're out there like just talking shit. You know, if like this was the old Jesus, the old Call of Duty games, like, bro, those lobbies, holy shit.
Man. Oh man.
They were
Man.
Bro,
fucking ruthless, man.
Dude, some ruthless lobbies, bro. If like you didn't have thick skin back then, bro, these games could not exist in this time now.
Nope.
But dude, I
quick uninstall.
That's exactly what it is. It's a quick uninstall. But it's like, if you jump into Search and Destroy, you've got people that are legitimately getting fucking angry at you if you die. Like, they're legitimately getting angry at you. And it's like, you see it a little bit in Cyber Attack, but there's that opportunity to get that res. So it's like, I'm surprised that Cyber Attack hasn't taken off. You know what I mean?
It's different. And Search and Destroy, because if you die, the team gonna fucked up without you, you know?
Right.
That's a problem. So in Cyber, it's all good, because if you die, I can go and res you. That's all good. We can go back. But in Cyber, in Search and Destroy, it's different, because everyone is really important in the game, you know?
Yeah,
That's
everybody has their route.
Yeah.
And
Because
then going back into
1v6
that,
in Search and Destroy is different than Cyber.
Oh, it's tough in Search.
Yeah. If sometimes even you can't do
You know,
anything.
and speaking of that, there's a lot of folks who prefer Search over Cyber for that gameplay. Is okay, it's 1v6, it's only me, whatever it may be.
Right.
Or you watch the YouTube videos, things like that, and you got people doing a few things like it's cool. Whatever floats your boat. Ours just happens to be Cyber, and I play a lot of team deathmatch, free for all. Justin said earlier, gun game. Gun game's awesome. When we have too many people for a 6 group, we'll run gun game, run some matches, but I mean that all leads back to the playability of it. Is there's so much you can do with it, and it still plays good. We all still like it. We keep going back to it for a reason, because it just works. It works good.
Yeah.
Yes,
it does. Speaking of it working good, I know we do play hardcore. So in hardcore, there's no kill cams, right? There's no kill cams until the final kill cam of the round. And I have to say, unfortunately, there has been a definite insurgence of hackers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially like in not just Cyber Attack, but all hardcore game modes for that fact. So it's like Call of Duty, bring the anti-cheat, bro. Because like we're still gonna be playing it.
Yeah, Modern Warfare needs it.
Oh yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is, I don't play a lot of Warzone. Actually, I played Warzone 3 times. The one dub that I got was with you, Matrix. I don't know if you remember that or not.
Yeah.
But
Uh-oh.
the Warzone's fun. You see it all the time. I mean, you pull up Facebook, you pull up TikTok, you pull up whatever YouTube, and most of the time when they're talking about something, it's hackers. There's hackers in it. They're everywhere. And Justin, what would you say out of how many matches a night that we play have hackers in it?
Right.
In Cyber.
Maybe out of like 30 games, maybe 5.
So
yeah.
I mean, that's the thing is in it, you're having a good time, and there's times we get on streaks where we go 10, 15, 20 games. We'll lose a match or two in a night. And then you get, you don't want to end on an L. You don't want to go to bed on an L.
No, absolutely
And
not.
we'll be sitting there playing the last one, we're wrecking shop, going in, and then next thing you know, hacker comes up and just
Yep,
destroys everybody.
it'll be a 4-0, and then
Boom.
next thing you know, 5-4, other team.
Yep.
Yeah, but if you're talking about that, what is the worst thing gonna happen to the someone is hacking?
We lose. That's it.
If you report that guy,
Oh, nothing's gonna. And
he gonna
No.
get a shadow ban for a week and come and play the game again.
probably not even
Nothing
that.
happen.
Yeah, I
Nothing
don't-
gonna happen.
Probably no. I don't think anything's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
I know that it's like, again, we're playing hardcore, so there's not a lot of kill cams other than like the final one. And it's like, even us, it's like, I know we're not hacking or anything like that, but it's still, we've had some pretty sus shit. We've had
We
some
have.
pretty sus
Yeah.
kill cams, man.
Well, that comes with playing the game, though. I mean, we know which walls you shoot through, and 9 times out of 10, we know where people are going. I mean, most of the maps that we run across, we run routes, and you run that route just in one night. You're going to learn where people are going to be hiding. I mean, because you can only go so
Right.
far. I mean,
Right.
you learn the other night in Superstore, we learned that there was not Superstore, I'm sorry. Okay, what what map is it that the bomb is in the bar? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you're talking about the park?
Cheshire Park.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember when we discovered the other night that you could shoot through the wall in the bar?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we still didn't know that. We've been playing the game for how long? I mean, there's still stuff you can learn and have a good time with it. But for the most part, we know where most people are going. So when people call sus on us, yeah, it happens. But for the most part, we kind of know where everybody's going and what you can shoot through. So you get mad at us. But that comes
Yeah.
with playing the game. It is what it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah. So, like we kind of covered that we like cyber attack. It's the best game mode out there. For those of
It
you
is.
who don't know,
It
make sure you guys try cyber
Yeah,
attack.
try that hardcore.
Yeah.
Hardcore.
Cyber attack. If you guys run across
Hardcore.
Envy, make sure you guys let us know that you watched this video.
Give
But
us
no.
one for our money.
Yeah, give us a
That's
run
right.
for our money. So like with this game, it came out in 2019. We had the introduction of Warzone while this game was out, and
Yeah.
compared to like these new games that are out, so like Battlefield and Vanguard that we've talked about, and even Cold War, how do you guys feel about the graphics standing up to it? I still think the game looks great.
Oh, game looks phenomenal.
I think even Cold War coming out after Modern and Vanguard, Warfare is still in the top in graphics.
I think so too, especially
No.
over Cold War.
Yeah, over Cold War, and like we covered earlier, Vanguard uses the same engine. So it's going to look, pretty close to the same. Now, if you hop to Battlefield, I'm sorry, Battlefield takes the cake. Battlefield's graphics are next level right now. It's crazy how good that game looks in 1440p or 4K, whatever you play in.
Yeah, it looks great.
It looks phenomenal. But Modern Warfare still is up there. Very, very high up there.
So I've played a little Battlefield. I like it. Looks good. But I have to say, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty in general, for me anyway, not trying to be a fanboy or nothing, because I like both. I've played both, I don't know what it is, but Modern Warfare's movement, just the gameplay of it, has always looked better to me.
The fluidity.
Yes, 2042 is gorgeous. It looks good. But Modern Warfare, even next to Cold War, next to Vanguard, is very, very aesthetically pleasing. It looks good.
Yeah,
But still, when you go back to Modern Warfare, still looks good.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I like you're saying, like playing, like I've played Vanguard and Battlefield, and it's like Battlefield looks amazing, but this, like, Modern Warfare came out in 2019.
Yes.
Okay, 2019, And a game that released in 2021 is using the same engine that they had in 2019, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, dude, they obviously know that they had something really good with Modern Warfare. Why not build on it? Why not make it?
100%.
Like I said it earlier. Like, I feel like Vanguard is Modern Warfare with some shit taken out of it with a World War II skin on it.
Well, see, that's where they're building up on it. They brought this engine back into 2021 and next year, you know, we have the rumored Modern Warfare 2 releasing. You know, what engine is that going to be running? Is it going to be the 2019 engine, or is it going to be just a great updated Modern Warfare engine?
I don't think they're going to update it. I think it's going to be the same.
No, I think they're going to use they're going to use the same.
They're going to use the same because when you look at it compared to, like, okay, if you take Vanguard, okay, so let's say maybe they updated the engine a little bit, right? So if you take Vanguard and compare it to Battlefield, Vanguard is so much more like movement fluid. Like, you feel like I'm trying to think of like a better word to say it. It feels like you're fluid, like smooth. And not to say Battlefield doesn't have like a nice feeling. It does, but it feels much smoother in COD. And that's probably
focused on the big team stuff too.
Right. So that's probably because, you know, they've got like this big shit to deal with. Call of Duty has got this little tiny shit, right?
Yeah, it's a massive sandbox versus a tiny sandbox.
I hope that they do build on it and make something awesome like Modern Warfare 2 when that shit comes out next year. I hope that's awesome, man. But going back to Modern Warfare here, what do you guys think about like the state as far as our weapons go? Are you guys content with what we have?
Yeah.
I know. I know. Bam's over here. He's like, I got my fucking AK. I'm happy.
That's I'm about to. Where, you know, we play hardcore.
Yeah.
So obviously, it's gonna be a lot different meta from core versus hardcore. You know, the meta in hardcore, AK, Scar.
Val.
You know, the Val. Oh my God, the Val. Even in core, that is the top gun to use. You know, or
Val's
the 7.25.
Here's my dumbass running around with a fucking M13.
yeah, that's another hit marker machine.
but it works.
Like the guns, like they feel great. You know, base models, obviously not. You have to unlock your attachments and whatnot to get it to where you want it. You know, and like Ern was saying earlier, ADS is key in what we play. So obviously we want to build our specs different than somebody that plays, you know, TDM or Search or, you know, some big 16v16. You know, I can't remember what that game mode's called. Ground War?
Okay.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ground War's got a lot of people.
Yeah, you know, most of them build around like snipers or MP5s. You know, to either sit back or the MP5 is still pretty good in core. But the state of the weapons, like they're good.
Yeah.
So the Val needs to be touched up a little bit, which obviously it's not gonna because we're not getting any more patches for this game. But that's really the only overpowered one out of all of them. Personally, I think.
I feel
The Val.
The Val, yeah.
So, and here's the thing. So I've recently built an AK off of Justin's setup. And it's gnarly. Like, it is a gnarly class. 40 rounds with a short AK, ADS good. You come up against 3, 4. You come up against a whole team. You've got enough ammo. And I just say it. Yes, the Val is pretty overpowered, but you got to get, you know, most of the time it's one hit, but a lot of times it's 2 hits. I mean, the cyclet rate on it, the fire, how fast it shoots. I mean, and that's the cool thing about PC is you hit somebody, you see another person on your screen, you just hold the trigger and drag it to them. I mean, and they're done. With the AK, it's a slower rate. You know, it's got recoil. It's got heavy recoil. You can do it, but with that Val, 9 times out of 10, man, they're done. They're done.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let me ask you guys this: seeing as how I know that me and Riyad have played Vanguard for some time now, we're pretty familiar with like the I guess how the game feels and just being there with the game. So there's something that I really like in that multiplayer, and it has to do with their weapon. Inside the multiplayer, you're able to attach 10 attachments. 10. Anything that you want, all of it.
Yeah.
You can attach 10 without having to sacrifice any kind of a perk. Would you would you want that in Modern Warfare?
No,
No, I don't think so.
Five attachments is enough.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ha,
5 attachments is enough.
no, it's
agree.
different.
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna run into battle with a fucking AR that's got 10 different attachments on it. That's a fucking 60-pound gun. No,
Yeah,
no
but
thanks.
you can wait. You can put optic. You can change the stock. You can put an ammo. You can put a perk on it. Under grip, rear grip.
That's all you need.
Uh,
Right there. You just named all
everything.
5 perks that we use. Or 5
I got
attachments that we
7
use.
right now.
You just
I got
named them.
7 right now.
You just named the
Here's
first
really
5.
true.
It's different. No, it's
Really and
different
truly,
because
though, you think about it, though, really and truly. So you throw, if you have 10 attachments unlockable versus 5. So you go and play, like we play hardcore, ADS is key. FMJ is a must. Absolutely, you have to have FMJ because we're going to blow
Sure.
through walls. So we're going to get you. Whatever the stock is, whatever the ammo is, if you choose to change your barrel up, muzzle device, or a sight. Most of the stuff we use a sight, not a sight. But when you get into the 10 attachment range and you can't pull a perk off, like I feel like it's too much. There's way too, because you don't have that much on a rifle, like whatever it may be. You don't need all that. Like that's too much.
So I think
I think 10 is it's better for me.
dude, to be
Sorry.
honest, to be honest, okay, so you've got the 10 attachments, right? So you know you're gonna put all the like the 5 attachments that we would normally put on it, right? Then you're gonna have like you're able to change the type of tape that's on your grip. You're able to change your like you have a proficiency setting. So it's like if you want, it's kind of like another perk, like sleight of hand, right? Then you also have like another one that there's a couple of slots that are just perks for the weapon. So it's like one could be like an ADS perk, one could be you could do like F and J, another one could be sleight of hand style perk. So it's like you have the F5 plus you have 3 of those and then 2 other attachments, which that don't sacrifice any of your perks.
Yeah.
So I like that. I think it definitely fits with Vanguard considering how it kind of plays. But I was just curious if like you guys would want to have that in Modern Warfare, because on the other side of that coin, I feel like it takes more skill or thought to think about what you're gonna do with only 5 slots for that gun, and including that like proficiency thing, like sleight of hand or FMJ, something like that. So I kind of like it in Modern Warfare how we only have 5, and you have to plan how you're gonna do and use that weapon.
Right.
Vanguard don't give a shit.
Yeah, you just
You
throw
can
it
put
on.
whatever you want on it.
Yeah. See, that's not fun. You like to build your own gun. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Not have every single attachment in the game on one gun. Obviously,
you can build with that.
Yeah,
All that
but
attachment.
and the thing of it is, yeah, you can throw those on and have a good thing, but you can take something with less and make it more. And you take something with 5 attachments, and 2 of those attachments is a sight and FJ. So essentially, you've really got 3 that add to either ES, recoil, control, whatever it may be. I feel like that's a better challenge. When you beat people on the draw, say you come around the corner and you're there together, and you can draw on them faster because you have a better built gun. But when you start having 10 attachments and 10 attachments, I feel like it's a little too much. Like, I'm going to build a gun with less, and I'm going to beat you with it. And if I do, yeah, it makes you. It's a challenge when you have everything and you can have everything. I feel like that's kind of cheating it a little bit. I don't know.
No, I get what you're saying. That's why I was saying it's kind of like a double-edged kind of thing for me, because I like looking at it. It's cool to be able to do all these things on your gun in Vanguard, and then when I would come back to Modern Warfare, I'd be like, kind of want this now. I kind of want this on my gun now, and I can't have it, which is okay because it presents that challenge. You know what I mean? And it's like I think you can speak for all of us. We all kind of like challenge, right? So no, I think the way Modern Warfare's got their guns and like the guns and the sounds for the guns, I think they're on point. And I like it. I like the state of the weapons
sounds
now.
For sure.
Aside from the goddamn, aside from the M4, because whatever the hell they did with the M4, they broke it. It's trash. Because that was the first gun that I ever got Obsidian, and I can't use it now. It's a hit marker machine.
It is. Or you can start using the SOCOM build.
Yeah,
I've been having a blast with that one, dude.
Dude, that's what me and Slevin, bro. That's what we were rocking for the longest time, was those SOCOM rounds. To actually be able to kill somebody even in hardcore. And it's hilarious to me that the fire rate of an M13 is faster than the M4, but I can kill you I can kill you easier with the M13 than I can with M4.
Yeah.
That's my big complaint, because it's like the M4 is like the one of like the iconic weapons.
Most iconic weapons, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And like you don't ever see it.
When I first started playing, all I used was the M4. Like that was you can ask Justin. I used the M4 religiously. That was my go-to. I have 3 classes: a long range, short range, and somewhat mid for depending on the map I was on. And you get a patch, you get an update, whatever it may be, and it's trash. You cannot use it, and you got to completely start another, which is fine, is what it is. But I guess that's a complaint. Is you go through, you build a class, it wrecks shop, and everyone's able to use it, and then they go and patch it. So then you got to completely change what you're doing. That's a complaint, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, I mean, unfortunately, we know that there's not going to be any more support for the game, so nothing's going to be getting fixed.
Yep.
So
that 725 though.
Bro, that fucking Jack 12, bro. The goddamn Jack 12, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you saw it last night, or Andrew saw it last night. Somebody saw it last night. And I was just like, dude, you can light people up from across the way with that. Especially with the Dragon's Breath rounds, bro. I can reach out and touch you.
Dude, and another thing, when you get into it, one of the cool things like is pistols. So pistols don't get a lot of love, but I've played with you guys a lot. You've seen 1911 is rowdy. It is a rowdy pistol. I like the Deagle,
M19,
but
baby.
the fire rate is I hate it, because you'll shoot, and if you're not dead on, you're done. You're done. That 1911, you can throw out those 7 rounds quick.
That's it.
Yeah.
Or should I show somebody, or should I show you guys a little bit of Ern's 1911 gameplay?
I've got him when he went full John Wick and killed the whole team.
Yeah.
I've got that we can put in here.
Do you have that one? I know what you're talking about when I switched up to the 1911.
Yeah, I have the one where that's on TikTok.
Yeah.
I have that one.
I watched it the other day.
Yeah, I was about to say I can throw that on here behind us. Ern going full John Wick, bro, with the goddamn thing. So it's like I don't really feel like it's unfortunate, with what's gonna not happen with the game, and they're not making anything else for it, content-wise, no skins or anything like that. And, Warzone is like its own separate thing. I hate that they attached it to Modern Warfare. But, hey, it's now being attached to Vanguard, so I don't know what that's going to change with Modern Warfare. Probably nothing. But so, we're here now. I'm curious, what would you guys rate 1 out of 10? what would you guys rate Modern Warfare now in 2021? And would you recommend it for a new player? Whoever
So
wants to hit it.
let me think about the rating for a sec. I definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend it.
Oh, would it help? Would it be helpful if I went first?
Yes,
Yeah,
go
you can
ahead.
do
Go
that.
ahead. And
Okay, so I would say like my tribe rating for Modern Warfare 2021. Really? Okay. Mine would be, I was thinking mine's going to be a 7.3. 7.3 2021. The game, I would absolutely still recommend this game because it's just like there's so many good things about it, and it just keeps me as a player coming back because it feels better than any of the other games that we have to play. And especially like the ease of playing it, like a new player can get in here and it's like like even when we have new players, like just playing like Cyber with us or playing something hardcore with us, like they're up to speed real quick. You know what I mean? So I like I said, like the game, like the guns are still good. I really like those. Sounds are great. Speaking of sounds, being able to hear footsteps is a big plus because it's like I know all of us, we've been playing the game, we know the maps, and I know like for me, like specifically me, like anytime like we go on a map, we'll take Vacant for example, right? I know where Bam Bam's going, I know where Ern's going, I know where I'm going. So in my mind, I have like a little map of my mind of where you guys are going and where I'm going, so I know where you guys are going to be, and I know I have an idea of where the enemies are going to come from. So it's like I'm not thinking about where you guys are. I'm going, I know you guys are over there. I'm not even worrying about it. But that level of trust, you know, you have to build that level of trust, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I'm just saying,
yeah,
like that, it just, I don't know, man. The game just makes me come back because it's modern. It's not a freaking World War II game that I've already played. Like they've been making World War II shit since I was in school, right?
yeah.
Since I was in
mean, you go
grade
back to the
school.
Medal of Honors and things like that, which Medal of Honors were awesome games
Yeah!
back on
Holy
PlayStation
shit!
stuff.
Medal of Honor, bro. Yes.
But leading the snipes, things like that. But yeah, you're right. I mean, it's something that video games have actually got so much more popular as we got older. I'm older and I'm still playing games, but the old stuff has been done multiple times, and then they just haven't hit something that keeps my interest.
Right.
We've done it.
If I don't know, if it was like really good and great, then absolutely I would probably switch. But like I said before, like this checks a lot, like all the boxes for me. Like it's got great gun sounds, the sounds are amazing.
Yeah.
And like the maps are great, the graphics are still good, the game modes are awesome. So it's like those are my boxes, brother. Those are my boxes, man. And so it's like for me, strong 7.3. I would say still in 2021 and absolutely would recommend. Whoever wants
You
to
can
go
go,
next.
Justin.
Yeah, I mean, like I showed earlier, it's a hard 7 for me. Reason being, it's still a great game. It's not the best game. It's a great game. No anti-cheat is really what kills it for me. Recommending it to another person, yes, but I would, obviously warn them there's no anti-cheat. Be careful what game mode you play. Don't play Warzone. You're going to have a bad time. Because
Yeah.
it's just not, I mean, console is not tied to Modern Warfare. But on PC, it's tied to Modern Warfare. So don't play Warzone.
All right.
Gameplay. Overall, like we've said multiple times, we play Cyber Attack. For the team-based replayability, we always come back to it.
Huge
always
replayability.
Always come back to it. We played every map 100 times, 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I don't know how many games total that we have. I'm sure it's up there 10, 20,000 games.
It's up there, dude.
And we always come back to it. It's just the replayability factor. The sounds are freaking phenomenal. Footsteps, A+. Work for your dead silence, obviously, and then you're a damn ninja running across the map.
Yep.
Footsteps, like you were saying, you know where we're going to be, just like we know where you're going to be. So we don't have to worry about listening to those particular footsteps. Listen to what's in front of you.
One of the things that Justin is thinking about is you go back to the sound is great. Gunshots is good. You can tell, like most of us know what we're using in the beginning of a match. Justin will either be running AK, an Uzi for the most part. You know, you're using an M13. I'm normally using a VAL. And I'm not too warm, but we're pretty good. We're pretty good. Like you said, we sweat. You know,
Yeah.
people get pissy, but we sweat. We're having a good time. We're there to win. But going back into the playability is top notch, especially when the soundstage. I got some Sennheisers because I'm deaf in this left ear with some open backs. I hear good. You know, I can hear footsteps now, and that's the thing. The game overall is just built well, really and truly. Modern Warfare, it just works. You can hear everybody. You can tell what guns are being fired. If you hear a in-game noise for a certain thing, bomb, whatever it may be, you know what it is. It works well.
So what would be your tribe rating, brother?
Man. So
it's hard to come up with a goddamn number, isn't it?
So really and truly, I'm gonna go with all at 8.
8?
I'm at an 8 because it is, out of all the games that I've played in a long time, I've never played or came back to a game as much as this one. I was thinking 7, but I think about it, it's a solid 8 because we always come back to it. So I've got to give it a little bit of love as to it's there. We always come back.
Yeah.
All right. So you got 7.3 for me. Bam's at a firm 7. Earns at an 8. Riyad, hit us with that tribe score.
Well, I would give this game 5, to be honest.
Wow.
5, sir.
Okay, I would say
5, sir.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm out.
Activision killed.
Didn't you?
Oh,
wait.
Yeah.
What'd you give back for blood?
I don't know. I forgot.
I
gave it a 10.
Come on.
I give this game 5. Activision killed the game. It was the best game for 3 years, almost the last 3 years, but Activision killed it. Okay. Even the game is $30 right now. You can buy it. You're never gonna enjoy the game. If you want to enjoy the game, just buy the game, and you can download Hack for $20 and join them. Enjoy the game because everyone basically is hacking right now. There's no anti-cheating, and the game never support again. So I'll give it 5, to be honest.
Well, we'll go back to the cheating. It's not every game, that we verse cheaters. In the game that we play, like I said, maybe 4 or 5 games out of 30, we'll have one guy.
I don't know.
Well, and I think
look,
like you're saying, Justin, with Warzone, you're definitely going to get the hackers.
I'm playing Search and Destroy, and I see a lot, so it's different. Okay.
Right. That's
also, as the game has been dead from long time because Activision stopped support the game. Activision want you to go and buy the other trash games, to be honest. So I would give it 5.
Wow. Okay.
Well, it's definitely not dead. Like I said, there's 2 million people still playing this one.
I mean,
there's still a lot.
Because there's a trash game coming out, to be honest.
Well, I mean, here's the thing.
Battlefield is coming out. Halo is coming out. I think a lot of people are going to leave the game.
Well,
for sure.
Here's the thing. You say that, and I respect your 5. I understand where you're coming from. But even 2042 is out, Vanguard's out, and we still end up on Modern Warfare by the end of the night. Like, we play several hours on Modern Warfare.
Look, if everyone has a Battlefield, no one gonna play COD again.
We all have Battlefield.
We all
Yeah.
have it, dude.
We all have
No,
it.
man.
We played it for like
man.
an hour. We played it for like an hour, and then we're like, man, nah, we're going back to Modern Warfare. Let's play some Cyber.
I definitely don't think that the game is dead. I don't think it's gonna die until maybe next
Modern Warfare
year.
2.
Yeah, I think next
Yeah.
year it'll probably fall off. But I mean, as far as right now goes, like, what other game can we do what we're doing now? There's not. There's not another game. There's not another game coming out until next year that may allow us to do what we're doing now.
Well, and that's the thing. Infinity Ward has been working on the game engine that's in Modern Warfare since COD 4, really and truly. They've been building it since then. If you
Yep.
go back and do some Googling, like they've done nothing but perfect it since then, and we all liked it back then. So I think that's where a lot of the playability comes in. Is they had something awesome back then, and they've done nothing but build on it a little bit from here and there. And if they incorporate that in the next iteration of it, whatever it may be, I think they'll have another Modern Warfare on their hands and be doing this again, really and truly.
I know that, us playing the game, it's like we've all played like the older Call of Duty, like the OG Modern Warfare, right? And it's like we have that in our minds still. And I don't feel like we have a game that knocks it off the pedestal. This is close for me. Like, I think the generalized population thinks that Modern Warfare 2 was probably the best
Yes.
COD ever made.
Ever.
Right?
Ever.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
So it's like, that's why in my mind, I don't think that this game's going to go away until next year. So
I agree.
that's where I'm at. So just so we can close this out and make sure we got everything. So we've got 7.3 over here. Bam at a 7. Earn at a solid 8. And Riyad at a shocking 5.
Yeah.
But hey guys, I want to say thank you guys all for, coming in and talking. I know this was kind of weird just to try and chit chat about a state of a game that we all enjoy so much, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys. And
Appreciate the
Yes,
invite.
sir.
man.
and again, anybody watching this video, you guys come across the NV clan, say hi. Give us a run for our money.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.